Arsenal win at the end, at the death, in the injury time to go top with Manchester City before Liverpool play Wolves, of course. It was a tough game for Arsenal. Created tons of chances, tons and tons and tons of chances, of course. And at the end, the goalkeeper of Leicester, Hermansen, was the best player in the game, to be honest with you. A lot of positive signs for Arsenal, but some worrying signs at the back, allowing 2 goals for Arsenal. But we'll talk about the game, of course. But Arsenal at the end, very, very important 3 points after the draw against Manchester City last weekend. We'll talk about the game. We'll talk about Martinelli coming back to the form, scoring a goal and having an assist, of course. We'll talk about the midfield without Odegaard, but still Arsenal created plenty of chances. We'll talk about that. So make sure to hit that like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Plenty of content coming your way. And let me know what you think in the comment section, people. Let me know what you think. To be honest with you, the scenes at the end, if you want to look at the scenes at the end, the joy on Trossard's face, the joy on Arsenal's bench, the joy on Arteta when the own goal scored from the set piece for Arsenal, I think in the 94th, 95th minute. But Arsenal created abundance of chances. But I am a little bit critical of Arsenal today. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit critical. Yes, the goalkeeper had a fantastic game. And as you can see on your screen right now, the goalkeeper had a 9.7 rating when he conceded 4 goals. That tells you how good he was, how many chances Arsenal created. But I'm not looking at the attack of Arsenal. The attack of Arsenal today, they went up 2-0. Arsenal did their job in the first half. They were cruising in this game, in my opinion. It's going to be 2-0, 3-0 in the second half. Leicester were going to open up a little bit. In the positive side, the side for Arsenal, Calafiori looked very, very good on that left side for Arsenal. Looked very electric. Helped Martinelli a lot as well. I thought Kai Havertz didn't play bad in the midfield as well. Wasn't bad. Trossard coming into the fold now. From the start of the game, Trossard looked electric, looked fresh, looked good. So that is the positive. The negatives are that when Arsenal opened up a little bit, I know they created from a set piece, there was a deflection, but the second goal took them by surprise. Arsenal were not focused. Normally, Arsenal are way more focused defensively than this. And are way more focused defensively than this. And that is a worrying sign a little bit. Leicester are not that strong, to be honest with you. Leicester, if I'm not mistaken, Leicester have not won a game this season yet. Leicester have not won a game this season yet. Yeah, Leicester are one of the teams that have not won a game. But to score 2 goals at the Emirates for Leicester is a little bit of a worrying sign. But Arsenal, the mentality is there. That is what we want to talk about. They did not collapse at the end. They kept fighting until the end. Set pieces are a big weapon for Arsenal. Of course, we all know that. We have seen it every now game. We have seen it for Arsenal with the game against Spurs when they won with a set piece. With the game against Manchester City when they scored from a set piece as well. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, Arsenal, you need to little bit not have this nerve-wracking game. You don't need these games to be tight. You should walk these games. These games should be easier. I am critical of Arsenal today. A little bit critical. But I cannot critique the forward line. I cannot critique the chance creation. Arsenal had more than 4 GA. 10 big chances today. If you're looking at the stats and you watch the game, Arsenal had 10 big chances. That's enough for them to be comfortably winning 3-4-0 in this game. So the attack looked good. Martinelli, I want to speak a little bit about Martinelli. Everyone doubted him. He looked off it in the beginning. Yes, it's only 1 game. Are we overreacting? No, Martinelli had a goal and an assist today. Looked very, very good today on the pitch. Looked so electric today. on the left side of Arsenal. Calafiori helped him, and he was closer to the goal, which is something that we have spoken about many, many times. When he's closer to the goal, it was very, very good for him. He had less time to run, so less space, but that is him. These first 3-4 steps by Martinelli can beat anyone in the league. And that is what he did today. Positive, electric, direct. So that's why he scored and he assisted today. Trossard as well. The late runs to the 18. It was a little bit of an exchange between Kai Havertz, Leandro Trossard. You didn't know who's the striker. You didn't know who was in the midfield. So that is credit to Mikel Arteta by being fluid, because he doesn't have that number 9, and Leicester were dropping deep. Leicester were playing a low block, so he kind of created an exchange between Trossard and Kai Havertz. And it looked very, very good in terms of late runs and everything. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you think about that. Let me know in the comments what you think about who was the striker in your opinion today, Trossard or Kai Havertz. Like the video and let me know. A lot of people today are critical of Bukayo Saka. A lot of people are critical because he didn't score, he didn't have an assist. People think Bukayo Saka had an off game. I don't think so, actually. If you actually look at what Bukayo Saka today, the rate Bukayo Saka, and I'm not only looking at the rating, Bukayo Saka was direct as well. Bukayo Saka was involved as well. Him and Kai Havertz were connecting the play. Kai Havertz didn't have the greatest game, but he scored at the end, the 4th goal. He didn't have the greatest game, but he was helping Bukayo Saka. And I thought Bukayo Saka didn't have a bad game, but because he didn't have a GA, people will be critical. And that is, by the way, that is just a testament to how good Bukayo Saka has been. That is just people admitting that they hold him to this standard up here. So when he has just a good performance, they criticize him. But Bukayo Saka today looked good. Jurrien Timber on the right back, absolutely proving that he is a very, very well articulated player on the pitch. Absolutely magnificent right back, Jurrien Timber. But Arsenal, to be honest with you, I am a little bit worried about the defense, but their attack is in good hands. Their attack is playing well, even without Odegaard, which is we gonna wait to see Odegaard. Nwaneri looked very confident off the bench as well. Looked very, very confident. I think what they need is to tighten the defense a little bit, but Arsenal are there with Man City. We're waiting for the Liverpool game later. I'm expecting Liverpool to win and be top of the league. But Arsenal, the mentality is there to win the game. Looked good on the pitch going forward. Couple of goals conceded, not great. The goalkeeper of Leicester had one of the best games I've seen from a goalkeeper, even though he conceded 4 goals. But Arsenal back on track on the winning ways, back-to-back wins in the cup and in the league. They play Southampton next. But good performance. I want to know, how do you rate this performance in the comments? Let me know the number. How did you rate the performance? Who's your man of the match as well? So let me know in the comment, and make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys later on the live.